How you doing?
I'm good. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. I know you're not used to this weather.
No, I'm not.
Exactly.
Thank you very much.
Right on.
Champagne.
Yes, definitely.
Nice. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh, you always take care of me. Thank you, Jake.
Right. No problem.
Have you come to this restaurant before?
This is one of my favorite, to be honest with you.
Nice.
That's why I chose this place.
Okay.
You know, it's one of my favorites. I love seafood, so
Yeah, you can probably we'll leave it right
yeah,
there.
just leave it right there.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. All right.
Cheers, baby.
Yes, thank you.
Pinky Ring King, this Mr. Matty A dope boy's dream, I'm running everything. Pinky Ring King, this Mr. Matty Hard, soft, white, brown, I'm moving everything. Boats, planes, trains.
I'm not new. People might think I'm new, but I'm not new to this.
Shorty's everything, you're everything. I wanted in a wife, and I need you in my life.
I'm reinventing myself right now.
Well, let's start with this because this is a good question. In fact, I've always wanted to know what is the real MB?
Well, that's a good question. The real MB, but basically it stands for the real Midwest best, or the real mob bosses at the same time. It's the Midwest best, you know.
Are you from the Midwest?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So that's what I'm representing. You know, I'm one of the best that did it, that's gonna do it. I'm not saying I'm the best, but you know, you gotta put me in that conversation. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna let it be known, like, I'm not just talking, I'm gonna show and prove, you know. Come 2019, you're gonna see what I'm bringing to the table, and then, you know, I'm gonna earn my respect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Talk about, you're from Indianapolis, and then at one point you left Indianapolis. I think you went to Atlanta. But do you want to talk about how you got started in the music industry?
I'm originally from Indianapolis, Indiana. The Crooked Eye is what I call it. Was doing music here in Indianapolis. It wasn't really making any progress, so I was trying to go to where they hiring for musicians at, where they hiring for rappers at. So I decided to pack up and go to Atlanta, you know, and try to get me a job. That's just like if you were trying to go to FedEx or you was trying to work at the post office or whatever. You're gonna go where they're hiring at. They're not hiring rappers in Indianapolis. They're not hiring for that. That job is not even optional here. So I decided to, you know, take my talents to the ATL.
Welcome to Atlanta. Hammers and bows, back to the Mac and
I did that for a couple years, 3-4 years. In between that time though, I went to Vegas and lived in Vegas for like a year and a half, 2 years. So I jumped around just trying to make my presence felt in other cities and try to just see how I could, you know, get my way into the industry by actually being, you know, closer to the industry.
Do you identify as being, is Indianapolis your home, or do you feel more connected to Atlanta or Vegas?
Indianapolis, hands down, always my home.
Okay.
Can't represent anything else.
Yeah.
I might live somewhere else. I might live on the moon. I might live on Mars, but I'ma always scream Indianapolis. I love my hometown, but I'm trying to grow to a bigger entity than just locally, you know?
Do you think there's a lot of talent in Indianapolis that just hasn't been discovered?
Definitely, it's always been a lot of talent. Our city's been overlooked for many years, but at the same time, the whole Midwest has been overlooked for many years. They say, you know, you gotta go get it. You know, you can't expect to sit around and just think somebody's gonna bring it to you, you know. How much drive and how much will do you have to go get it, you know? So now with the social media area, or which I call sucker media, but we're gonna get into that. But, you know, you got an opportunity to try to build your own fan base, direct your own career. All right. Thank you. All right, thank you. Social media is, to me, it depends on what you use it for. It's a beneficial, it could be a gift and a curse. It could be a gift and a curse, all in one. More for me, curse, I would say, than gift. People died on being on social media by arguments, but you know, you have a lot of ignorant people that want to comment on other people's lives and want to follow other people. I'm not into that. So I call it sucker media, because if you're not promoting your brand, you're not trying to build any type of empire or do any type of music or modeling or whatever you're trying to do, promote your brand, then it's a waste of time to me. You know, I'm not into following anyone, trying to find out what somebody else doing. I'm not into nobody following me. You know what I'm saying? But 2019, we gonna open some doors and we gonna, get into the social media, and it's gonna take off. I just been taking my time because really I just want people to go to YouTube right now.
Okay.
Go to YouTube. If you want to see me, go to YouTube. You know what I mean?
What is your YouTube channel?
It's the Real MB
Okay.
or a Million Bands. That's another name for me. You know what I mean? So you can go check me out. And you can go to UVHD TV. That's my one of my counterparts, Young Peso. That's his YouTube channel. And right now I'm helping promote his YouTube channel. I'm helping push him, you know what I mean? As far as we pushing each other, so to speak. And so 2019, I'm gonna take all the promo by storm, you know what I mean? I'm gonna do a promo tour, radio, internet, social media, the whole nine. That's, I just gave him a taste. It was a little appetizer this year with the videos, and then now the interviews. In 2019, I'm gonna go a step further, start doing shows, start promoting, touring,
I'm curious to know what you think about the hip hop artists now and where hip hop is going. And do you like it? And do you think that it's heading in a good direction?
Don't get me wrong. It's some great artists that's new, and there's some artists that's been around that's still hot, that I appreciate and love. I don't like how the direction of some of it is going, but I'm not gonna judge anybody else. If I don't like it, then I try to create a lane that I know that the people like me would appreciate. Some of the original style of hip hop, you know what I mean? Keeping it, more masculine, so to speak. I feel like it's going a little feminine in a certain direction, but to each his own, you know what I mean? I ain't down to nobody else.
Do you mean style? Do you mean music? Do you mean lyrics?
I mean style.
Okay.
When I say speaking on that, I'm speaking on style. The way they dressing and stuff they put on, how tight the clothes is, I can't rock with that. I'm sorry, I just can't do that. But at the same time, I can appreciate somebody else, what they doing, you know what I mean? If they making hit records, they making people, dance, they making people enjoy their music, I'm not gonna, knock that.
Do you think the competition is good within the industry?
Definitely. Hip hop was based off competition. You know what I mean? It started out battle rapping, playing the dozens, or as we call it, joning. You know what I mean? That's where hip hop started from. So it's cool to be competitive, but it's just when it get out of line, people start dying, and people taking it too far. That's when I feel like it's no room for that in hip hop, no room for that in rap, or whatever. Try to keep it on, on the wax or whatever.
Now, speaking on politics,